Hey guys, it's Larry Greenberg, and today we're taking a look at the Griffin Reveal for the iPad. The Reveal continues to be one of my favorite cases for the iPhone 4. I also liked it a lot for the iPhone 3G and 3GS. So while at Best Buy recently, when I stumbled across the Reveal for the iPad, I had to grab it up. This case will run you $39.99. Like I mentioned, I picked it up at Best Buy. I'm sure it's available from the Griffin website as well. Let's take a look at the case. Nothing included with this, just the case itself. Does look and feel a lot like the iPhone version. However, it does have a unique feature that's specific for the iPad, and that's this little groove that goes across the back. That just serves to add a nice amount of grip to the back of the case. You know, this is pretty clear polycarbonate back. It's going to be rather slick and slippery, so it's nice that that groove is there. It does provide a tremendous amount of grip while you're holding it. Getting the iPad in here is not that easy. It's a little stiff. The silicone or the rubber that's on the side of this is more reminiscent of the 3G, 3GS version. It's harder. If you guys have seen the version for the iPhone 4, they made it kind of softer and more silicone-like. This is much stiffer and does take a little bit of work to get it on. Now this polycarbonate, as you can see, scratches super easy. It's probably my biggest complaint about the Reveal. I've had this case for less than 24 hours and it's already scratched. In several places. It's just something that you have to be aware of and kind of be able to deal with if you're going to utilize this case. So as far as putting it on, before I put it on, just so you know, I do have a little bit of bubbling on my screen shield. I had that before I started using this case. That's not a knock on the case itself. I didn't see any new additional lifting of my screen shield after I put this case on, so whatever was there was already there. So to put it on, I've been kind of going with the button side first. Again, it's not easy because it's so stiff. And once you get the top part on, it seems to go in a little bit easier, but the bottom corners are, real stiff, and you just have to kind of put it on, kind of similar to how you put on the candy shell. And there you go. So once it's on, you can see there is a small amount of lay on the table. It does come up over the lip of the iPad just a little bit. Small amount of lay on the table. I actually like that. I don't like the cases that come, too far on the screen. This is a pretty minimalistic case. It does not add a tremendous amount of bulk. It keeps the thin form factor of the iPad intact. So that's a look at the front. Let's check out the ports and everything. On the bottom, see there's two cutouts, one large one for the 30-pin dock connector, and then another large one for the speakers. On the side, you have a cutout for the orientation switch, which is totally accessible, easy to get to. And then you have these covers for the volume buttons. On the top, individual cutouts for the microphone and the headset jack, and then a nub there for the sleep awake button. This is pretty stiff. It does take a kind of large amount of pressure to force it to come on. I wouldn't say it's unusable by any means, but it's just not real soft like a silicone case. You do have to, press just a little bit harder than, you normally would to get it to work. So here's what you really want to see, and that's the back. You can see it has that nice clear back that allows the Apple logo to shine through. They do have their logo on there, but they kind of positioned it in a nice way that it separates both the Apple logo and the text on the back. It's not covering anything, which I do appreciate. And then again, you have this grip on the back that will help you while you're holding it kind of in this position. Your fingers just naturally rest where that grip is. You're not going to drop it. It's not going to slip out of your hands. So that is a brief look at the Griffin Reveal for the iPad. Probably one of my favorite iPad cases right now, simply because it's so minimalistic looking. Again, it doesn't add any bulk at all, and it allows that clear back. It allows the Apple logo and everything to shine through. Really retains kind of the overall look and feel of the iPad as much as any case that I've seen. So check it out. Links will be in the video description. If you have any questions about this case or anything else, feel free to drop me a line. Otherwise, you have a great day.